Hey, family, friends, and fellow gamers. Welcome on Nuts on a Biscuit. Welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I am the Grumpy Gnome. We're going to try to get by with these open birds over here, and they just might wind up in the rotisserie later tonight. So anyway, here we go. Let's get on with it. I am starting with this opening right here because there's a couple things going on. First of all, I notice we have a question mark. This will be the easiest one to... whoops. There we go. That's the easiest one to take care of. Remember our food. Our food is seriously kicking butt right now, which is good. But remember, we're getting all these new mouths that we now have to feed. Check this out. We finally did it. We overcame the homeless crisis, and now we have a surplus of homes again. How long has it been since you heard me say that? Well, we're back. And what else is going on? Not much here. Let's move on. The one thing that I wanted to point out, which was a critical thing over here, was that our tools are starting to go down. And by now, you guys should know that I do not build things one at a time and see what happens. I am a mass producer. So right in this little manufacturing area, which I believe that was the whole purpose for this area, we went ahead and we dropped a blacksmith here, another blacksmith here, and a third blacksmith right there. So there in this little area, we just kicked it up to 3 more blacksmiths. I don't know if I ever pointed this out. I think I pointed this out to you in the last one. This is another manufacturing region for all of the commodities, the products that we're manufacturing. We're going to start with a blacksmith here. So that's actually going to be the 4th blacksmith in this little area. And that's not to say that we might not have a generic, like this dude here is making hardened tools. And of course, his buddy over here is going to be making hardened, and couldn't do it without getting away with 2 more. So those were existing. I really like the small town blacksmith because the variety of different items that this guy can produce for his footprint is awesome. I would even be willing to get rid of those 4 in favor of putting 4 more of the small towns in. Let's let that build. Are we moving? Nuts on a biscuit. Okay, we're moving now. I may or may not throw some more. Maybe we'll do some animal pennage right here. I did slate for a lot of this material here, the resources to be collected, because I really want to find out where this ring of influence is for the tree shack. It looks like it comes around here and goes right down through here and maybe up again. So that means all of this garbage right here could all be cleared out, which I have done that offline. I went ahead and I slated that for clearing. I do have one trader that I pinned because he's got one thing that we don't have yet, and that is plum seeds. So I think I put in for 3,500 sugar. Well, actually it's times 2. So how much sugar did I ask for? Did I even ask for sugar? Yeah, that obviously was sugar because sugar was there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And stop. No, down, back, 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 back. I did ask for 3,500 sugar, but I thought I also saw that sugar was worth 2. So we actually only need half of the 3,500. So what's that, 1,750? Yeah, 1,750 sounds good. So you know what? Let's go ahead and reduce this down to 175 euro. And that should get us 3,500. And it's building nicely, so we'll let that go. I really didn't know if I was going to have enough material. Oh, who's our question mark? Herdsman. I wonder if that's got to do with the leghorns that we're dealing with. But anyway. Okay, you're now a laborer. Go away. All right, so that is a little bit about what we had in the planning. Also, another thing that we're doing, this was dropped down below 195. And I really want to let this thing get back into double digits. And then once we can physically see what we're actually building, then we can, I'm looking at this right now, then we can deal with, what am I trying to say? Oh, building things by sight. And what I mean is we actually plan to build something and we watch it being built rather than just scheduling it and letting them do their thing. Okay, we are going to throw in a few more laborers into our labor pool. Whoop, wrong way. How many times have I said that? If we come down to 80 and 56, let's come down to 70, 68. That's happy. All right, moving on. Oh, let's check out our northeast area to see what's going on up there. I'm still thinking maybe drop a college into this area and turn this like into another campus, you know, like an old district campus. And maybe we can even drop a second archaeological center in here. I think right here it would look nice, but the school would be unpractical right there, only because it's all the students would have to cross rivers and go around lakes to get there. The mainland over here would be a better place. Okay, now that our families are getting housed, we really need to keep an eye on our student population to make sure that we do have enough schools for everybody, and that our new families are going to start popping kids out. We need to keep an eye on this food to make sure that it goes in the right direction. And here's some food for thought that a lot of people who play the long game don't think about. If our goal was for 3,000 citizens, and what we're doing right now is balancing what we've already got on the play field for 1,500, what it basically tells us is that we need to double everything we have laid out to accommodate another 1,500 citizens. So it may look like we've got a lot down right now, but we only have what we need to keep our current population going. Cha-ching, cha-ching. All right, and all of these are with 2 people? No, they're not. We want 2 people in these. And of course I put one too many in there. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see what's going on here. Okay, so you, gatherer, we want 2 of you. And forester, we put 2 of you in. And hunter, we want 2 of you. And woodcutter, I think we just put 2 of you in. You are the furthest in the corner. If we come this way, there's going to be another district right here. Hey, watch me do it again. There they are. But guess what? We are not going to erase them this time. Nope. That only happens once. Until it happens a second time. Notice I've got this area slated for some clearing here because I want to see what we're working with. I do want to put in some more mines up here, and these are going to be coal iron like we have discussed. And we are going to, with the coal and the iron, okay, there's the road coming through. I'm going to do another whole building district, a manufacturing district here with the whole blacksmith. And you know what else I want to put into this area? I'm going to drop 2 herbalists in over here. And because I want to build up our herb count a little bit, I did have the opportunity to buy herb seeds. But for me, it makes more sense to just next to every node drop an herbalist. And that will collect more herbs than we know what to do with out of here. And as a matter of fact, it will not only accommodate our citizens, it will also accommodate the taverns that are using herbs in their, there's our 1750, that are using the herbs in their recipes. So 1750, we only need 1 thing of plum seeds. There's our even trade. Let's trade it. Let's dismiss it. And let's go ahead and take that out of inventory and close. We are now the proud owner of plum seeds. Let's go ahead and drop down to our orchard district to see if we do have some orchards where we can drop some plums. And if we don't, that's okay. Oh, this is another thing that concerned me. What are we not? Is it mulberry leaves that we don't have? Because I got a quick fix for that. Let's go by name. Mulberry. Yeah, we're not even making enough mulberry leaves. So guess what, guys? You guessed it. White mulberry. Let's do this. Boom. White mulberry. Let's do this. See, this is how I attack a crisis. I'm not just going to build a single orchard, and wait to see what happens. I'm just going to go right at it. And that should produce enough mulberry now so that we no longer see these lack of ingredient lists. Okay, there's some product on the ground down there. Which leads me to ask, are people picking things up fast enough? Good question. Okay, where can I may go ahead, and we don't have any orchards built. So you know what I might do is start, oh man, did that not line up perfectly? Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. It sure didn't. Nuts on a biscuit. Okay. What are you? quince. Maybe I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. I think that's probably what we're going to do. I normally wouldn't do this online because this is like totally boring for all of you guys. But let's go 15 by 4 and then go 1, 2, 15 by 4. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 15 by 4. Whoop. Boom. 1, 2, and 15 by 4. Make it happen. That is going to be our new Plum. Stone Roads. This is going to be our new Plum district. And let's come up to this road here. And come across right to there. Okay, that didn't work well. That'll work. Come up here. And that'll work. And one more. That'll work. Okay, somehow I think that's all dirt road in there, but eventually we'll get around to stoning it. All right, groovy cool. Where is your ring of influence? The gatherer? No, we want the forester. Right there. So you come out to here, and our road comes out to here. So we still got a little bit of stuff that we can do inside here. So we'll keep that in mind. Let them get this cleared out. We'll come back to that at another time. Okay, you guys look like you're just waiting for materials. Our leghorns are down here all by their lonesome. And we got some crops that are taking a little bit of time. What speed are we going in? 10? Good. Yeah, they're getting it. What is our slow growth? Squash? Yeah, squash. Squash, squash, squash. Okay, moving on down. We need to do something in this area here. Isn't this a new school, hospital, church combo? I believe it is. This looks like it has been flattened. Let's go ahead and take it out. This number here, boom. I don't know why. The graveyard. That's what we're going to do. I don't know. Do you guys call it a graveyard or do you call it a cemetery? Maybe there actually is a difference. And maybe one of these days I'll actually be curious enough to look it up. We're going to go with the nice one. I know in the old district we went with the older looking ones. But here we're going to go with the nice ones. So this right here would be the road. And we want to come up 1 to there. Now 20 by 19, I believe, was our optimal size. Oh, nuts. Oh, that's right. I guess if those are 20 by 20 pastures, but you know what we could do? You know what we could do? Watch this. Let's build the graveyard down here. Oh my gosh, is that not amazing? Oh, we need another cleric in there to get that church up and running. Where's my road? Are you my road? So we're going to come down there. There's the road. Let's come over 1, and we're going to go for the 20 by 19. And in my next video, I'm actually going to do a wow, that's deep. In the next video, I'm actually going to show you where I'm getting all of my numbers from. And it's going to be like a little tutorial type thing. And nuts! You guys already know what I did or what I didn't do. No, I want to erase it. No, erase, go away. Oh, man, that was screwy. Okay, let's go back to the cemetery. You. Let's lay this out again. Oh, man, maybe I need to go a little smaller. Oh, shoot, what are you? What the heck is that? Are you a dense tree shack? You're a hardwood forester. Oh no, I can't put a cemetery there. Oh. I didn't even think about hardwoods. And that's a problem. Hardened tools. Nothing here says hardwood. So my guess is you're just building. You're only making logs? What the heck? And you got too many foresters for now. I don't know. Or do I want to go up? That is one of the standard foresters. But you know what? Where does it specify? It doesn't. It makes materials, but all you're giving me is logs. No, that's crappage. Guess no. Better use for your area. Boom. Go back to the cemetery. Okay, this is how we roll. Now, I'm going to come back up here. We're going to find that road again, which is... I probably should bring that road down. That will help me find it. There it is. We'll just drop it down a little bit to give us a corner to work with. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to do this. We're going to pick you. I'm going to find that corner right there. We're going to come 20 by 19. Tick, 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 tick. 20 by 20. 20 by 19. Now, the thing I didn't look for was the gate that the people would come through. I want the main gate to be across the street from the school and the church. So I'm going to do a little rotation here. Doot. Doot. Oh, it looked like it placed it there. I'm going to go around one more time just to make sure. Yeah, see? Right now it's on the west wall. Now it's in the south. That's on the east. And boom, that places it north right across from the school. Let's do it. Cha-ching. We got a cemetery. Okay. Up here, you know what? Maybe we can throw in some animal pens. That sounds like a winner. Let's get some road action going. And then, maybe the school, we can play it off as, maybe it's like a 4-H school where they got some future farmers of America or something like that going on. If you were ever part of those groups, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. And if not, well, now you got something to look up. I always like to build little alleyways between my houses so people can move faster. Now let's find out how much room we have to play with right there. I'm going to take my animal pens, and before I even drop any of them, let's just count across. So there's 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's going to hang out on the end. So you know what we're going to do with that area? We're going to go with the pasture. That is going to be the simplest use of 20 by 20. Just like that. You can already see that the little outbuilding is in the right corner. Let's drop it. Cha-ching. And see, this is going to be our planning ahead for more population. On that note, let's go ahead and take a look at let's take a look at what our housing ratio is. We still have more homes than families. It's not a bad thing. We may have a lot of single adults moving into homes, but I'll tell you what, I would rather have this than the other way around, because at least this is going to guarantee, right, here we go. Physician, teacher, cleric. Let's start with the cleric. Cha-ching. Let's come down to teacher, or actually physician would be next. Right here. Cha-ching. And then we're going to come down to teacher, and that's going to be nice because all these new kids that are going to be coming into these houses here, once they get student age, guess what? Let's see, there was that single parent I was telling you about. Madalupe. So anyway, yeah, once all of these children make it to student age, well, there's the school right there for them. All right, making progress. I hope those birds aren't really driving you as nuts as they are me. Let's go ahead and, of course, as soon as I mention them, they realize, hey, we're famous. Actually, don't kid yourself. You're far from famous. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let's move on down. That's our little district up here. This is the happy one. The placer mine. Looks like we can throw another dude in right here. Or dudess. Oops, another one? Oh, how about another one? Okay, what's going on with our miners? We must have built some mines someplace. One more. And they're getting filled up with more than one mine each. We'll let them tear this down, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do with this area. This is very awkward. It neither goes straight up and down, nor does it go this way. This is kind of 45 degree-ish. And for those of you who know Banished, you cannot build things in 45 degrees. So, don't get too used to seeing this. It might be going away. Okay, that brings us to the southern border. Wow, they are filled up with, I'm going to guess that's firewood. Yep, there's a lot of, you know what we need to do? We need to get a market someplace here that's going to help transport food further in. Don't know if that's the way it works. I don't know if one market will take from another market to fulfill quota. But if we used this one, let's make it this way, and then we can zoom out a little. Okay, we gotta go. Let's see, that takes the stockpile there. We can actually come all the way up to here. No, we can't. Maybe right there. Right around that area is where we're looking at dropping a market. We can work with that. Don't know what we're going to do yet, but we can work with that. We could shear the face of this right here and then make a wall for mines. But you know what? I think I would much rather just away with it. Whoops, there is our timer. I hope that turned it off. And which is telling, wow, I didn't realize that this was so far south. And of course, the houses over here are built as well. I guess this area is more affluent because these Tudor-style little homes definitely look much nicer than the standard forest homes. And just out of curiosity, there are 2 people in that one. There are 3 people there. 4. Okay, so the forest homes do hold 4 people. And just in case you're wondering, a forest home has a footprint of 3 by 3, and that doesn't include road. I never include road when I look at a footprint. So for a 3 by 3, you're getting 4 people. You come down here to these, and you got 3 people, 4 people, and this is a 4 by 3. So same number of people, but it takes up 3 more squares, if you want to call them squares, or units, or pixels, or however you want to refer to a single square unit. Stuart. So anyway, I will still prefer this. Okay, and of course we wouldn't be a fair analysis or comparison if we didn't look at the costs. The little forest homes are 20 log and 8 stone. Very doable. The little homes, well, actually we can just scroll over it and it'll tell us what it is 2416. So 2416 versus 28. I think the forest homes win. And one gives you colorful roofs. The other one gives you 9 different varieties that you can build with. And I get my 9 varieties from, there are 3 different color palettes to a forest home. And each of those 3 different color palettes give you 3 different house designs. You got a left corner, a right corner, and then you get a square. Okay, these are another option right here. These are the small townhomes which we put in our winery. And I think we've got a couple sitting in our more miners. I think we got a couple sitting in our old district as well. We need housing for these guys. Okay, a placer mine, were you 3 wide or were you 4 wide? Let's find out. Let's go to placer mine. And that would have been this little bundle thing here. Placer. You are 4 wide. Now, in a perfect world, I would have spaced these. Left one, yep, look at that. 1 space in between, 1 space in between. And because we just talked about something that has a 4 footprint on it, I'm going to go back to the little homes. Do we even need homes? We don't need homes. But it would really be nice to get these guys houses. Another option would be to drop shanty homes behind there. I don't. I don't know what to do. You know what? No, we'll give them nice homes. Why do I want to give them nice homes? I don't know. You know, let's leave it open if somebody wants to comment on that. Should the Placer Mine District get shanty homes, or should they get the cute little Tudor homes? I'm going to leave that open. Just curious to see if anybody takes the time to comment on that. Anyway, the weavers here, these are all cotton weavers that are building two different products. This one here is making cloth. This one's making linen out of flax. Where the heck did you come from? You're in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Oats, oats, oats. They are supporting the stables here, which are kicking out domesticated animals. I've got 3 cotton fields. Why the heck would I be using flax to make something? Unless these all defaulted to flax. See, cotton rug. Let's do cotton rug. Let's do cotton rug. And then here, we're going to go cotton cloth, cotton cloth, cotton cloth. There, now you guys have use of the product that's right in front of you. We'll have to let them think about that. You know, I don't want to jinx it, but we have not seen a disaster in quite a while. I was going to do some toying with this area here. I dropped in the rice only to have it not line up. So I had to come in and delete it. But basically the way this is going to look is we're going to take some rice planters and 1, 2, 3 come around, and we're going to basically mirror. I know I probably said this in the last episode, but see, I wasn't touching before. So we're going to mirror what's going on the other side. And I was going to drop some houses in there too. But now I am wondering if this is the right thing to do or not. We could butt it up to here. And then that's going to leave us another square area. Why don't we try that? Let's put you there. Come over. Right to there. Let's drop in the wood here. So 1 there. One there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. Well, that's screw it. Just drop you in. Get a 2. Right there. Okay, we'll let them build that. We'll find out what's going on here. If nothing else, I'm thinking there might be enough room to put another planter unit into that. Let's find out. It's not like we're hurting for rice. And no, there's actually not enough space. Oh, there is. And we can put a walkway. Holy nuts on a biscuit. I guess we're going to do that. See, go up 1, Oh, wow. Wait, we already put the walkway in, so we're actually going to have a double walk. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. Oh, man. Let's let them build that. We can always get rid of it. I think there was another area that I wanted to show. Yeah, there was. The distillery. Let's come over this way. If this lag becomes an issue, we may just go ahead and call it the game. Hey, we got some food that needs to be picked up right there. If this lag becomes an issue, where are my animals? Oh, you're not the main pasture. Oops, we got something here. What's going on? Okay, get in there. Another mining district ready to go. Okay, we're looking for the missions. This one. Okay, remember we had that whole agave issue where we got way too much agave, but we're not mashing it? Up here, these two buildings here, one of them is another agave masher, and this one is actually the third variant of these other ones. There's actually 3 different variants to this, and to accommodate the agave masher, we got another tequila distillery. So hopefully that is going to kick up our tequila production. Because if you come back over here, if we go by name, let's start with agave. Agave, we've got almost 13K. However, to mash it into pulp, we only have 110. Hence, the third masher. Our actual tequila product, come on, get there, is 64. So hopefully, wow, we're up to 210 kids. Please do not let education fall under 100. Okay, for future, maybe in the next episode, you guys are going to see, come down to 50. In the next episode, you guys are probably going to start seeing some more schools going in. Hey, Blacksmiths, how are they doing? Remember the new Blacksmith district that we built over here? Can we crawl there, or should we just jump? I think that's it right there. No, it's right over there. And one thing I'm going to start doing, we got a lot of traders. I should end it right here. Here we go. Look at all this stuff that needs to get opened up. These are still under construction, which is cool. We'll let them build that out. These, okay, here's a miner. We'll get a miner in there. Okay, you are a blacksmith. You are automatically going down to carbon steel. You know, one thing we could start doing is making gemstone tools. We'll look at that later. Right now, I just want to get carbon steel. See, we've already dropped down to 65.90. When we started this game, we were at 67. You are going to make warm coats. You are going to make wool coats. And you are going to make survival coats. And you are going to make whatever that is that you make right there. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we got more. And you know what? Can we see his ring of influence yet? Yeah, it's right there. So you know what? I think we might just go ahead and do an animal pen district here to get them some localized wool. Get a little bit more housing going on. Notice I dropped a row of shacks back here for these guys. But what we're going to do, like we do with all our shacks, is we're going to upgrade them. And, of course, the reason for this is because right now they will only hold 3. And you don't want to keep a child in the house for 10 years without allowing room for another child to come in. Just clean this up a little bit right here. We can grab that, come across here, boom. We can clear this corner off right here. We can clear this corner off right here. Did we get it? Boom. Okay. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for us. When you come back, I'm probably going to have a couple more animal pen districts put in. I'm going to have some more schools put in. As a matter of fact, this area here would be a good candidate for a school. Well, look at that. All right, guys. Hey, thanks a lot for coming on this journey with me. Let me go ahead and pause it real fast. If you like this, please go ahead, smash the like button. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like anyway. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I'm doing this for family, my friends, fellow gamers out there. I am not looking to make a profit on this. I don't need SEO optimization. I don't need 1,000 subscribers. It's a hobby, not a business. I'm doing it for you guys. So go ahead, show some love, show some support, become a Gnomie, and we'll see you in the next one. I am Grumpy Gnome. I'm out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop.